Hello, I'm Lykaios, and this is my new Oculus Vive. Actually, this is my new Valve Index, with full finger tracking. But, as you can tell, I have a little problem. This headset, even though everything is functioning perfectly, all the visuals are amazing. The audio from my dual microphones is buzzing, which makes recording very, very difficult. But everything else is good. I can read perfectly fine, slow time, give you more force. I can see distances, objects. I don't really have any shader effects besides the actual game itself. My controllers, after a little bit of practice, are pretty good. The only issue I have with them, every now and then, there's no hard grip. So if you're not paying attention, you can just drop items very easily, or you can accidentally grab things off your waist and throw them without even paying attention. Alright, here in my stadium, pretty empty. Let's fight. So I'm gonna go against some medium opponents. I actually like these controllers. They're very nice when it comes to reaction. So picking up things and such, moving things around, punching, all of that, not too bad. They're not much smoother than a traditional controller, but the ability to, do different things and flip people off mid-game, not too bad. Especially when you're playing with other people, you're playing some type of multiplayer game, you're playing Onward, Contractors, or everyone's personal favorites, good old VR chat. And actually, I didn't know I had a defect with my speaker, with my microphones. Because there's two built-in microphones, I think one to the left, one to the right of your face, that track your audio and give you that left-right gain. Well, I have a hissing noise. I didn't even know until I got in the VR chat. People were looking at me weird. They're like, "Dude, are you a beekeeper or something? What are you doing?" So, I'll give a demonstration of me throwing an object. Perfect knife. It throws it down. That's because by the time I release, there's a little latency in me releasing, so I have to either aim higher or do a side throw. Hopefully that'll be improved. And the force, I can't get the force behind my throw. If I slow it down, I can. I think that's just the latency behind the actual trackers to the game. So that is one thing I cannot do. That was cool. I can't throw things. Now, I used to be able to throw these daggers like that, offhand, throw them into barrels and stuff. So let me practice here. So that's not too bad. It's just the delay. So the way it tracks, if you're holding things, I think it's your, let's see which finger. So it's not your pinky finger. Is it your third finger? No, that's attached too. So the only finger I think it really tracks is your second finger down from your pointer. So that is the master when throwing. So if I release with just those fingers, alright, so let's say I just moved that finger. Okay, so it also tracks any fingers on the sensor. So I have to perfectly let go with all my fingers at the same exact time in order to throw it. But I can't get much force behind it. I can do a straight throw. It looks like it's going to have to do straight throws. Let's practice that. But besides that, actually swapping hands, picking things up, feels really nice, really natural. I love, being able to kind of reach over, grab things, swap hands real quick. I can drop it, and then, well, I can do this, and then I can rotate pretty easily. That feels really smooth, really nice. Reactions are really nice for that. It's just throwing things right now are a little bit buggy. And that's just the design of the controllers themselves, the sensors. And you're not throwing too much stuff in VR. You're normally just holding things, holding weapons, stabbing, picking up and dropping. Alright, so let's go A little bit harder here. I'm going to try and practice throwing these knives, these daggers. There's a little bit of sensor feedback when touching things in this game. I like that. Alright, so if I slow down time and do a straight throw. Come on, game. That was a good throw. So, yeah, I just noticed the drop is really high. No, give me my dagger back. There we go. I deleted her. I don't know how that happened. So, straight throw, not too bad. A long range throw, not too bad either. I had lightning somewhere. Sit down. Alright, so let's try some more throwing. It's not too bad. It's just not as precise as it used to be. So that one wasn't too... I just have to aim high and practice on my release. Come. I don't know why I didn't do any damage with that. You're lucky your hand was in the way. Where's my lightning? Ooh. Now then, let's go. You can chop off limbs in this game. That wasn't a limb though. Well, I can chop off heads pretty easily. We'll chop off her arm. If I can. Come on! Stand still. There we go. Chopped off the limb. But yeah, so I think this was a good demonstration. Controllers are nice. No real complaints, just throwing's a little bit difficult since the trackers aren't as precise as a button. Because a button has two stages, you push it down, you lift it up. This has kind of 3 to 4 where it starts to detect how close the sensors are. So this is down, this is up. But in between it gets a little iffy. There you go. So, recommended improvements. The only thing I'd really recommend is visually wise is not bad for VR. As computers improve and headsets just generally improve, this will get better as well. Graphics are great. I have no complaints. I don't really have any issues with what I can see. The only issue that I had was a defect with a microphone, which is an easy remedy. I mean, it either works or doesn't, so you either have to get a functioning headset with a non-defective microphone. 2 microphones. So I feel like that's some type of cabling interference issue, because it's hissing. And then, yeah, the controllers. I love the tracking. I love being able to express different emotions and such with my hands. It's pretty radical. The only issue there is there's no on and off. There's no down and up sensor. So it's pretty much, if I want to throw it, I've got to really, really put some effort into it. Yeah, besides that, everything's good to go. If you're interested in a headset like this, I would recommend it. It's a little expensive for now, but we're on the right path to a good set of VR in the future.